Hello, this is RE Actual from RESCO Instruments. Today we'll be covering the proper function and setting of the RESCO Red Circle and Red Circle Tactical Timepiece. This is RESCO's first GMT. It's an automatic GMT. It keeps two different time zones and has a internally turning bezel. It's waterproof to 200 meters. So what you want to do whenever you're setting your time is this bottom knob down here. This bottom crown will be what you're using to operate the movement. So right now it's all the way out. That stops your seconds hand and allows you to set your time. So we'll go ahead and set our time at 12 o'clock. Right here. And then we'll press our lower pusher in, and you'll notice that the seconds hand started moving. Now if you look at this outer bezel here, it goes 24 to 01, 02, 03, 04, 05, 06. It's a 24-hour external bezel, and that corresponds with our gray GMT hand right here. So when setting your GMT hand, GMT stands for Greenwich Mean Time. On the West Coast we are 8 hours behind, so we would want to go ahead and pull our bottom pusher, bottom crown out 1. If you move backwards, you're setting the date, so the date rollover. Now if you move it forward, your jump GMT hand will set. So right there it's all lined up at the 12 o'clock position. So those all lined up right there. So everything's lined up perfectly. Now we want to set our GMT hand. Note the differences. Note the hour differences. So there's your date. Right there is 1 hour difference. Right there is 2 hours difference. 3, 4, 5, and 6. And it goes all the way around to 24. So note the GMT hand right here as we rotate it around. So right there would say it's 12:30 on our main time. Right here it's just past 6, almost to the 7. So your watch isn't off. People have asked me several times about this GMT function. It's not off. It's just catching up. So right there, we're at say 1300 on our main time. And we're at 07 on our GMT. And so on and so forth. See how it lines up? Okay. So as you go around, right there. So this is a 24-hour register, whereas the main hour and minute hand is just 12-hour. So it's halfway. Let me keep rotating all the way around. There you go. Okay. So now let's look at the internal bezel. This internal bezel is a countdown timer. You can use it for counting, for keeping track of dives, anything that needs keeping track of as far as minutes are concerned. This watch is waterproof down to 200 meters. We advise staying out of hot tubs. The gaskets won't expand and contract fast enough, and you will get a little bit of moisture inside. It won't kill your watch, it'll just put a little fog in there. Let's look at the case back. There's the case back. All of our watches are built and tested right here in Coronado. They are bead blasted, actually aluminum oxide blasted, and then the Red Circle series is coated with diamond-like carbon. It's a very high abrasion resistance. The logo on the ground. Note the lug end right here. That's a hex bolt. The only way you'll be able to get those on and off is with the provided lug wrench that will be put inside your case. Dome sapphire crystal. And here's his kind of twin brother. This is the RESCO RC-TAC. It's pretty much the same exact function, only it's a little bit, it's got green, where the other one would have red. That's the only thing I've ever been able to scratch these watches with. That's the markings from a tap, from a thread tap for tap and die. This is my personal watch. I've worn it for a couple of years and it's got minimal amounts of scratches on it. I'm going to turn out the lights and we can see what these look like with what their illumination is like. This is the Red Circle. It glows blue. And this is the RC-TAC. It glows green. And that was the proper operation and function of the RESCO Red Circle and RC-TAC GMT. You can find out more information and where to purchase at www.rescoinstruments.com.